Welcome to the Angel Mystic podcast. I am super excited you are listening because this is where spiritually open minds can come together to explore the wonders of angels, spiritual connections, and the art of manifesting. Hosted by me, Amanda Took, the Angel Mystic, your spiritual midwife to help you on your journey to a fulfilling and happy life. You may have seen me on ITV, Channel 4, or even in Fate and Fortune magazine. In each episode, we will delve into the mystical world of angels, offering you insights, guidance, practical tools to deepen your connection with the upstairs so that you can find inner peace, happiness, joy, and create the life that you want. Tune in for weekly, fun conversations, transformational insights that will elevate your spiritual journey and awaken your inner mystic. Please hit subscribe now as we embark on a transformational adventure with the Angel Mystic podcast. Hello and welcome back to the podcast. In this podcast today, we are talking about how you can trust the universe. It is such a difficult thing at times, and I wanted to clear up some things, iron out some things, and get you really better trusting with that good old universe, because it is fully there to support you. So I'm Amanda Took, the Angel Mystic, and do you know what? This podcast has been running for just over a year now, which is really exciting. And I'm quite proud of the fact that I kept going. So many podcasts don't. And I really want to keep this podcast ad-free for you. So please do leave reviews. Please like it. Please share it. And keep coming back. Download it. Listen to it. Because there's loads of good stuff. There's a whole year's worth of good stuff waiting for you. If you haven't listened to them all, take some time and enjoy. So, trusting the universe. This is whether you are starting a business, whether you are changing career, whether you are wanting to move home, whether you're wanting to manifest a relationship, whether you're just living day-to-day life. We have to trust the universe. And I know when we're starting something big, like maybe starting a spiritual business, maybe, embarking on other big things in our minds, it can feel like a bit scary. We're hesitant about taking that leap. And I really want to cover some things in this episode today that's going to help you do that so that you can navigate that path to wherever you want to get, knowing that you're fully supported. So trust in the universe is so crucial. It's so crucial in daily life. Our spiritual connections are based on trust. And when I was building Spiritual Boot Camp and putting all the content together for all of that, I said to Spirit, what did I need to include? And my team were helping me, my upstairs team, not my downstairs team, my Angel HQ team. They were helping too. But in the creation stage, it was the upstairs team I was working with. And I always call my angels and my guides, just in case you don't know, the upstairs. And they were saying there is only one thing that you ever need to teach with spiritual connections, and that is trust. And I thought, how true is that? There is nothing more important than trusting. Trust, and trust some more. And I don't think, because obviously we've been doing a spiritual training recently, a free spiritual training, and it is all available. All the replays are in there for you right now. You can go and have a listen. Because we did fast track to business abundance and all about launching your spiritual business or growing your spiritual business within a free 3-day training. That's hard to say, free and 3 together. But, whenever you're doing something big like starting a spiritual business, trust really comes into play because you're stepping into a new world, a world where you can't always see the path clear ahead of you. You might be able to feel it though, even if you can't see it. And that's where trust in the universe really comes in. You're not alone. You're not walking this path alone. The universe is always conspiring to help you to succeed, to align things for you, to bring things in that you need. So it's really important to feel that pull and follow it. It's your job to listen to those nudges, to take action and trust the signs that come your way. It's natural as humans to want to control everything, but sometimes that control can hold us back. Think of it like trying to control the wind. That doesn't work. Instead, you have to let the universe do its thing. You have to learn to flow with that. And that's when the true magic happens. It's like riding those waves. Yeah, I don't know where this is leading me, but it feels right, so I'm going with it. Let me tell you a little story. Because when I started my business, and I think the two businesses that I've had, well, I've had three actually, but the last two businesses I've had, I really had to trust. I really had so much fear. I didn't have all the answers. I didn't know how, excuse me, how I was going to make it work. How was I going to turn my hobby into a full-time career to support me and my two children? I had no idea. But I had an unwavering belief that that was what I was meant to do. I had the same unwavering belief when I sold everything I owned of value and bought my bed and breakfast. The universe started to show up in the most incredible ways I couldn't have ever expected. And each step that I took became clearer. So this business started as a shop doing readings. And my first workshop was inviting 6 ladies sat around my dining room table every Thursday evening. And then it grew into do day workshops. And then it grew that I closed the shop and went all online. And here we are today with a multiple 6-figure business that's been doing that for a lot of years now. I couldn't have known back then, even as a psychic, that was what was going to happen. And yes, there's been loads of mistakes. But you never fail unless you give up. So when we are co-creating with the universe, which is what we're all doing in every moment of every day, the universe is always communicating with us. And it's constant. But life's busy and sometimes we miss the signs. We may dismiss them. We may overlook them because they don't come in the form that we expect. But the truth is, signs are everywhere. They're in that book that you feel drawn to that's on the bookshelf when you turn to a page and those words jump out to you. The song that comes on the radio that sounds like it's talking to you. Or the people that cross your path and you have an incredible conversation with them. So let's pause for a moment and think about a time when you received a sign from the universe. Maybe it was an angel number. Maybe it was a feather on your path. Maybe it was an unexpected message that felt like confirmation of something. Was that sign for you? Take a moment to think about it. I have done a whole podcast on understanding your angel signs, so you might want to look back at a previous episode and find that one. But what I want you to do is tune into those signs. Ask the universe, give me a sign that I'm going in the right direction. Then pay attention to the signs that you get. It may be a feeling. It may be a thought. It may be a dream that comes to you that leads you to something else. And heads up, with dreams, it's always about how you feel. So let's do a little exercise. that you can practice more to start recognizing your signs. And if it's safe to do so, take a deep breath and close your eyes and just relax into your body for a moment. And ask the universe for a sign. It can be attached to something specific. You could just say sign that you're going in the right direction. It can be attached to an outcome. You just word it the way you need to word it. Universe, give me a sign. Now you can ask for something specific. We all work differently. Our angels are communicating with us in whatever way we need. They're crafting the communication personal to you. I never ask for, give me a feather, that's the right thing for me to do. I just ask for a sign, and I will know when I see that sign. I will feel it. I will sense it. I will know it. I'll know that's my sign. Other people do like to ask for something specific. It is entirely up to you. So ask for that sign however you want, so that you know that you're on the right path. And then be open to receiving it. It might show up immediately. It might take a few days, but you will know when it shows up. So be patient. Stay open to how it will appear. And when you receive that sign, take a moment to reflect on how it made you feel. We're living life so fast, we're not tuning in to how we really feel. Did it reassure you? Did it excite you? Did it empower you? You could write it all down in a journal, and you could write signs down in your journal. You could start documenting all of these, and it'll help you start feeling more connected and understanding the path that you're meant to go down. When we are co-creating with the universe, and when we are deciding we want to take some big steps forward in life, it's easy to doubt ourselves, especially when things are not happening as quick as we would like. And I want to remind you about trust. Trust isn't about instant results. Trust is about staying faithful to that dream, that goal that you have, even when things feel uncertain. One of the most common fears I hear from clients is, what if I fail? Especially if they're starting a spiritual business. What if I fail? Let's be real here. Failure is part of the journey. We learn, we grow from it. In fact, it leads us into other things. And those challenges really are lessons and learnings. And failure is not the end of the road. It's just a lesson, unless you allow it to be. If you learn from what went wrong or didn't go the way that you thought it would go, it's not failure, because you're learning from that and you're carrying on. In my business, I set up Party Plan. Years ago, I was very popular for doing angel and psychic parties, and I couldn't keep up with the demand. And I thought, well, maybe I could train some people to do them too. So I set up everything: paperwork, stock, processes, trainings. I got my angel ambassadors to do it, and none of them, not one of them succeeded, because they were not me. But I didn't think, oh my goodness, my business is a failure now. It was just part of my business. I moved on from it. So everything is a journey. There will be many things that you don't know how to do. But there's many things that you didn't know how to do that you know how to do now. You know, you didn't come into this life already walking. You've learned to walk. You've learned to drive. You've learned to do your times table. You've learned to spell. There's hundreds of things that you didn't know how to do, but now you do. It's the same in business. You might think, oh, how do I market myself? I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do social media. Yet. That's the important word. Yet. And in ABC, I got your back. We do all of that. Think about a time when you failed at something. Maybe you didn't pass your driving test the first time. Whatever it was, it doesn't matter, big or small. Can you see how that can have prepared you for the future, for more success? Maybe you didn't get the job that you wanted, but something else came along. Maybe you didn't make that sale, but you got a different lesson, something more valuable. When you reframe failure as feedback, it becomes less scary. So when you're facing challenges in your business, remember that the universe isn't pushing you, it's guiding you to something greater. It's not telling you off. It's not punishing you and putting you on the naughty step. It's pushing you into something greater. We also have to take aligned action. I think this is so important. Trusting the universe isn't about sitting back, twiddling your thumbs, waiting for everything to align magically. It's about co-creating with it. That means you still need to take aligned action. Steps that feel right to you and resonate with you. I like to think of it a bit of a dance with the universe. You take a step, the universe moves with you. You follow the nudges. You're sort of dancing around together. You take those inspired steps when it feels good. It creates momentum. And that's when the magic starts to happen. So what is one small step that you can take today that's going to move you closer to your goal, your dream? Could be a business goal, could be another type of goal. It could be as simple as sending a message to someone. It could be writing a social media post. I challenge you to take that step after this episode today. And let's take a moment to reflect on aligned action that you take. You could close your eyes and you could think, what's the one thing that I can do today that's going to move me forward to my business? Trust what you get and take that. You could then ask again. You might want to go and watch the replays of my free training that I did last week. I want you to commit to taking some action to those goals that you've got. Write it down. Make it happen. The universe is ready to support you, but you need to meet it halfway. It's only fair, right? So the universe is always guiding us to our highest intention, the highest good of all, but you need to trust the process and take steps that you feel guided to take. If you're ready to step into your spiritual business, go and check out ABC, Abundant Business Course. This is the second time I'm running this. The first time, the results were phenomenal for people. You can go and watch all the videos. But if you want help launching your spiritual business or growing your spiritual business, make sure you've taken in the free training and considered ABC. So let us move on to the cards for the week for the 21st to 27th of April. Let's see what the angels want us to know. Oh, my goodness, you cannot make this up. Do you know what? The angels blow my mind every single day. Honestly, even as I work with them as much as I do, they still blow my mind. Wow, Look what the first card is. Oh, yes, it's trust. You can't make this stuff up, can you? You cannot make this stuff up. If you were ever doubting in the power of the angels and the universe, this honestly confirms it. We've spoken so much about trust in this podcast, and the first card out is trust. Boom. So trust, and trust some more. And do look out for coins. It's like the abundance game that the angels play. Look out for that as a sign that you are moving in the right direction. And Tuesday, give up your worries. Honestly, worrying is, how can I explain this? Worrying is like ordering shellfish when you're allergic to it in a lovely restaurant. It's the last thing that you want, but you go and order it anyway. That's what worrying's doing. You are asking from the universe for things that you do not want. And everyone has learnt to worry. So you can learn to unworry. Also, let me tell you, if you are a born worrier and you class yourself as that actually is just about flipping what you're thinking about, and that will turn you into one of the most powerful manifestors ever. Think about that for a moment. So give up those worries, give them to the angels, because there's no time. We've got things to do. Wednesday is the organized card. So this is a day for decluttering, for sorting out, for making space. The first thing when we are manifesting is always that we need to make space. Now, I think this is perfect for me because this is the lead up week to me moving house. So I'm going to be doing a lot of this. So make sure you are decluttering things as well too, because it's really going to help you. Thursday, we've got the truth card. The truth needs to come out. This feels like you need to speak about who you are and what you want, because you've been doing a lot of people pleasing. And today you need to stop. You need to start being really truthful with yourself about what you want, not what you think everyone else wants for you. And if that wasn't confirmed already, it is now confirmed on Friday with the yes card. The yes card is like, come on, take action. Let's go, go, go. Look out for messages in music as well on this card. That's one of the signs that it is giving you. But just take action today. Do those things that you have been putting off. As we move into the weekend, we're being reminded to take some time for ourselves. Be gentle. Be kind with yourself. Read that book. Sit with your feet up. Do what you need to do. Have that bath. Prioritize self-care on Saturday. And on Sunday, we've got Raphael. Raphael, of course, is the healer of the mind, body, spirit, and soul. And he comes in with he's tickling my nose now, comes in with a lovely, lovely emerald green light that can help heal you. So if you're not feeling the full ticket, this is the one that you need to help you. And of course, you can send Raphael's healing energy to other people too. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know. Let me know how you're enjoying these shared sessions with the podcast and the angelic insights. And keep coming back for more, because I've got loads more I want to share with you. Thank you for being here. Bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit follow and share my message by sharing with your friends. It would be amazing if you can leave a review. All this will help, and it activates the universal law of the more you give, the more you receive. So it's a win-win. You can find more good stuff between episodes over on social media. Just search The Angel Mystic on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, or check out the links in the show notes. I'd love for you to connect more over in my free group in Abundance Manifesting, all on Facebook. Hope to see you there.